I put on LBC. I put on LBC. Yeah, I put on LBC. Over LBC. I put on LBC. Over LBC. Wave riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon guys on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Started with a vision, now we running the game. Charts glow, purple teal, yeah, you know the name. From the beach to the block, we controlling the tide. Every candle that we light, that's the wave we ride. I've been grinding through the nights while the city don't sleep. Putting LBC on maps, taking wins, stacking deep. From the charts to the streets, got the fam in the mix. Every move calculated, yeah, we playing with steel. I put over LBC, over LBC. I put over LBC, over LBC. Wave riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon guys on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Crypto hustle late nights, yeah, we stay in the zone. Stacking knowledge, stacking bags, turning charts into gold. Market makers throw shade, but we glow through the rain. Every dip just a test, every loss turns to gain. Got the fam worldwide, but the roots run deep. From the med, I was grind to the LBC streets. This for every wave rider who believed in the dream. We gon' put it on the map, keep it real, reign supreme. Reign supreme, reign supreme, reign supreme. I put over LBC, over LBC. I put over LBC, over LBC. From the charts to the stage, man, you know who it be. It's that Lunar Beaches fam putting on endlessly.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening. Welcome to Lunar Beaches Crypto, where we ride the waves of the crypto market all the way to the moon. How's everybody doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing just swell. Doing great. Feeling good in the hood. Oh, hope you all had an amazing Monday. I had a productive Monday. Man, I look super tired. Probably because I am a little bit tired. I've also had a headache all day. I might be getting sick. I don't know. The temperature did drop from 74 degrees Fahrenheit to 27 degrees Fahrenheit this morning. 74 was the high yesterday. The high today was like 30. Yeah. So that change in the weather usually plays with my sinuses, and I get a little off and get headaches and stuff like that. But guess what? Still here. Still clear, or maybe trying to be clear. But yeah, can we stop being all blurry? Are we having trouble focusing? What's going on? Are we smeared? Do we have a smear on the camera that is throwing things off? I don't know. But yeah, had a productive day. I got 5 videos recorded. I wanted to get more, but had a lot of distractions, unfortunately. Distractions also led to a pretty good morning in trading. Started off 4 of 5. And yeah, that is not how it finished. Now, I still finished the day in profit. I didn't lose. I didn't lose at all. I might have only lost not even a quarter of what I made, so that's still good. Still use proper risk management, and after a few little tiny losses, I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna wrap this up, and I'm gonna start recording videos. So that's what I did, and so yeah, we can go over today's trades. Let's take a look-see. Before we do that, let's go over here, say good evening to chat. Good evening, everybody. What's going on? How you doing? How's your mom and them? What's What's going on? Johnny December. Good evening, Johnny. Thank you for being here. We got Wick's wife, 2Dub in the house. Thank you for being here. Good evening. We got maybe a Band-Aid. Don't forget to smash the like button for LBC on your way in. Thank you for that bandage. Greatly appreciate you. I also greatly appreciate Alexandra G, the mod boss, mod queen, mod god. Thank you for being here. And thank you for pinning that Discord link in the chat. You are amazing. God bless you. Thank you for being here and for doing that every single night. By the way, guys, I have gotten two envelopes with stickers sent out with extra stickers to make up for the wait time. So I've sent them out to Melissa and to Jesus Saves. So Jesus Saves purchased some. Melissa won some. Kelly also won some, but she still has failed or neglected to give me information to where I can send the stickers. So there's that. All right, let's see. We also got Froth Dog Billionaire in here. What's going on, Froth Dog? Thank you for being here. Grateful Legends. We've got Melissa, One Love in House, LBC OG. Good evening, good evening. We have Rashad here. What's going on, Rashad? How you doing, bro? Thank you for joining me. Harp, what's going on? Metal Horns, let's go. Koopa Loop. Good evening, good evening. Let's see. Today was rough. I got chop suey. Yep. I mean, after the first move, it was just gross. That's all it was. And I think that's it. So yeah, go over to the breakout. These dang commissions just absolutely destroy you. I swear. This was a nice, $3.60. Close at 52 cent profit. I said nice 360, but I mean, I closed it because I thought the trade was. I thought price just wasn't doing what I wanted it to do. So, and it didn't. It ended up going lower, so I actually closed in profit on those. Took 4 back-to-back losses, which is fine. About almost $10 there, 15, pretty much $20 in total there. And then my first 4 out of 5 were pretty nice. I got 1 for 16, minus 10, then 17, 11, 777. My math serves me right. I probably gave back a little less than half of what I made, which is, I'm fine. I'm fine with that. Considering all the distractions that I had and that it was my first time in God knows how long that I was able to sit down and trade New York, I was very satisfied with that. Is this over trading? Maybe. Maybe not. The reason why I would say it's maybe not is because a few of these I was trading both Bitcoin and Solana at the same time. So it's not quite, I mean, like I was literally like entering a long on one and then looking at the other one being like, oh, this is looking good too. And then entered along there or short, whatever it was. And we got buys and sells in here. Okay. I had one short that was nice, but it didn't play. Yeah, I got short. I'm pretty sure I got short somewhere in here, I think. And then I just got out instead of letting it continue down, but that's okay. We made profit on that one at least. So we're up on the day. It's fine. Still just kind of break even on the portfolio in general or on the account, which I'm okay with. I'm okay with considering how busy my life is. There we go. So yeah, I recorded today. I recorded a market structure video, supply and demand, reversal, and continuation. A volume video, and something else. And tomorrow I will do VWAP. I will do Fibonacci and risk management. And then I'll do a whole breakdown from start to finish of a trade using the concepts that I went over in the videos. And then I will release the full course once I get it all nice and tidy and get everything uploaded, all thumbnails done, all descriptions done, all comments pinned, and then I'll go publish to public. And then I will have the thing that I've been talking about for like 3 years now. Been talking about doing a trading course for like 3 years now. I usually am just like, join my lives and you get to see how things work. But it's not as simple as that. It really isn't. I mean, once you start going through the videos, it's like there's a lot to cover and to really break down that you just kind of need like evergreen content like that where you can just, or, static videos where you can just go back and just watch that to get a refresher. And it really helps out because I absolutely do not have the time to timestamp my videos. So that's just not going to happen probably anytime soon. And so it's good for me to get some concepts out and get some videos recorded, no matter how sloppy or unedited. I think I did pretty good staying on topic for each one. Okay, I probably over explained a little bit on a couple, but that's okay. There's nothing wrong with over explanation. But yeah. Ooh, I love over trading. Hey, what's going on? Alexo Crypto in the house. I love over trading. Say whatever you want to yourself, LBC. Wait, what? How are you, LBC? How's about baby brother? Yeah, the little one's doing absolutely amazing. Thank you for asking. Yeah, let's see those otters in the chat. What's going on, Alexo Crypto? How you doing, bro? Yeah, Alex made me a verified trader in the Discord. Gotta love it. And I'm just like, I barely post enough of my own. Actually, what's funny is I was home all day today, but because I was so busy, I've said like 2 things in my Discord today. Like, just busy, man. Just busy recording videos and trying to get that done. And then, while I'm in the middle of recording videos or about to start the next one, basically the whole family shows up at the house. So it's just like, oh, well, guess we're done for today. Finish up tomorrow. So that's going to be the goal tomorrow. Gonna do it again. Gonna do the whole trade in the morning, and then record videos in the afternoon, and then for the rest of the week I'll try to get it all uploaded and maybe do some editing. I'm not sure about that because that requires me having to go back and watch the content and find out there was only like 2 or 3 spots that maybe might be like clunky because I was like trying to find something or something. I don't know. Or something wasn't happening, or I kind of misexplained something. It doesn't really matter. So I don't really care. I'm not trying to be perfect. Okay. I'm not doing like camera tricks. I'm not doing zoom ins and zoom outs. Yeah. I mean, maybe that's cool for grabbing attention, but am I trying to sell you something or are you trying to learn something? Okay. Learning can be boring. What's going on, Shep? Come trade live with me. What, tomorrow? Up 2,900 today, exhausted. Nice. I'm up like 29. I'm up like 29. Put a period in there. put a decimal point in there, all right? All right, so stuff is obvious. We went up and we went down. Okay. We've literally done nothing but pretty much go sideways for quite some time now, since the 13th. It's pretty much all that we've done is go sideways and just oscillate at this level. I bet if I put fixed range volume profile on here, we might get a point of control right where that green line is, and that is not a fixed range volume profile. This is, oh, just above it. Should have known. Why? Oh, it's because it's where all the lows are tapping, all the highs are good. Yeah, I mean, yeah, becomes a lot more obvious. That's how you know, without having a point of control chart, it's pretty much how you know where it very likely is. You see where all the reactions are, and you can just see, okay, well, that's probably your point of control. You probably got, value area high somewhere up here, value area low somewhere down here, and yeah, those are levels. You do it enough, you can almost see things without it even being there, just like a fib. It's just like, okay, I mean, it's not that difficult with the fib, because all you gotta think is, okay, so we got this high and this low. Where's the 50% retracement? Oh, it's probably gonna be somewhere right around here in the middle of the range. Where's the 61? Where's the golden pocket? 61.8. Oh, I don't know, just maybe a little bit higher than the 50. What about the 786? Oh, you're a little bit more than 3/4 of the way back to the high. Let's see how accurate we are. Oh, really close. Oh, I went past the 786. My bad. Hey, but this one got right to the golden pocket. All right, I went a little bit too far on the 50, but you can see I got pretty close. It's all good. So sometimes you can just see it. 4 hour. Yeah, this is looking, clicking is incredibly exhausting. Yeah. Come trade with you live. Well, this morning was a bit of an issue because my wife is still going to work, and we're still taking the kids to the babysitter because we already paid for it, and that gives me time to work on things. But she doesn't leave. Like, I literally ran upstairs after she left, after her and the kids left. I ran upstairs to my office, sat down with a minute before market open. Minute to go before market open. So, yeah, maybe I can just tell her, I don't want to, I just don't, like, I'm here, so why not help her out getting the kids ready and stuff, so that she doesn't have to rush and do everything herself. So, yeah, if she was off this week, like I am, yeah, that would have been great. I don't know. I'll see what I can do. I really want to. So, but I don't know. Priorities kind of get in the way of the fun stuff sometimes, man. All right, so technically we've still broken this trend, and we bearishly backtested it, and we're just continuing to do these roller coaster rides, up and down, up, down, up, down, up, down. I mean, this is trader's dream, right? This might have been, this is garbage. I don't really like any of this. This just looks like absolute trash. But what I want to look at is I want to see other places where we got some pretty significant bottoms. Because looking at this, because the current price action just really reminds me a lot of this, which was the bear market lows, okay? Bear market lows before I believe this final push, I don't know if this final push down was FTX or if this one was. I think this one was. Regardless, very similar type of price action. Up, sideways, down, sideways, up, down, up, sideways, down, up, down, just sideways, up. Like little random pumps here and there. Pump. Oh, we're going somewhere. And no, drop. Like it's very bear market, very bear market-esque type of price action. And so I still think we might be getting that extra push to the downside before we can build out a bottom and reverse. We'll see. Now, we don't necessarily have to build out a bottom like this. You know, this went on for months. This was a couple of months, and it was pretty grueling, to be honest. And it reminds me so much of where we are today. Yeah, I mean, you can just see, look, you got this break, you got the bearish back test, and then a rollover, and then more chop slop, and then one final push to the downside. One of my favorite slogans is there's always one more dump. There's always one more dump. So it's one of my favorite phrases that I say. I don't think I hear anybody else saying it. So it's my thing. Not that it matters. That low came directly after the bankruptcy filing, if I remember right. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was something to do with I'm pretty sure that was the one that had to do with FTX. What's going on? Trade intuition, bingo and a bango. Geez, go rest those two fingers, Alex. Nice if you have to. Also had a very weird day. My mother-in-law gave me some energy drinks because she doesn't know that I've all but basically cut them out of my diet. So she gave me some energy drinks for Christmas. She didn't know. Bless her heart. So I've been trying to finish those out, just get rid of them. I'm not going to waste them. I love my energy drinks, but I've literally, I cut them out, man. I've gone weeks with only having maybe one or two, or maybe like two energy drinks. So, and I love it. They're very bad for you. So that's why I was cutting them out, and I will continue to do so. Also, they're expensive, man. Always one more dump after chicken wings. Yeah, there you go. That's the one. So yeah, as you can see, you know, you get the bearish breakdown, you get the bearish back test, and then you roll over. But I mean, we haven't really rolled over. We're still just going sideways. So it's just chop slop. Yeah, money flows garbage here on the 4 hour. Don't really care for that. So the important thing now is just waiting to see price reactions to certain levels. I really just want to see a change in trend. You know, this is going to be our swing high. Now we got to see, you know, are we going to put in a higher low, which does not get confirmed until you break this high. I go over this in the market structure video. It does not get confirmed as a swing level, and neither does this, until you break this high. Once you break that high, this becomes a swing level. Technically, this is still a swing level, but this becomes a new low. A new low. A higher low, if you will, because you got a low and then a higher low. So without that, I mean, we are still bullish, or bearish rather, sorry. We are still bearish. So every pump should be treated like it's going to dump again, because guess what? That's what we've been doing for 2 months now. Every pump has seen a dump. Every single one. And until that changes, the trend is your friend until the end, as they say. And until the end, we're not at the end yet. So it'll be interesting to see if we do get a continuation. I'm still leaning towards that we do come down and take that low. And that's what I'm leaning towards. Doesn't mean we have to do that. I'm just. I mean, this doesn't look good. This looks like you tried to reclaim a level, you failed, tried again, you failed, and then you started hitting that level and using it as resistance. And once you start doing that, then the downside becomes much more likely. So that's pretty much it when it comes to Bitcoin on the higher time frames. Just waiting for the swing level to get broken, whether here or here. Rather, whether we, won't take the low and then break it, or we do take the low and then break it. No matter what, the most recent swing level is going to be the one that I'm looking at as the level that needs to break in order for us to get some kind of chance at a reversal. And I say chance because even if we come up, we come down, whichever one, and then we come up and we break it, we are still not confirmed in an uptrend until we get a pullback and continuation. That's it. That's what really confirms and solidifies a trend reversal and continuation. We have put in 2 higher lows and we are pushing higher, extending higher, and that is what gives us now that's what validates our new trend. Let's go down. Let's see. Okay, I'm not seeing. Let's take this. Trying to get a bounce here. Double bottom, maybe. Hourly. Not quite. We do have an imbalance here, so this fair value gap here on the hourly. Nice, juicy FVG. Now on this, I will be, what I want to do is I want to take the fib, I want to take the low, I want to extend my lines to the right. And now, if we start to get a reversal, or if we get a push rather, I want to look at the 50% retracement and the 786. Also want to look at the midpoint. So we'll just double click this, click midpoint of the fair value gap. So a wick and then a close below that midpoint. Probably going to at least get a pullback. So move up, wick, at least get a pullback, and then we'll see what we do from there. Lower time frame, let's see. All right. Yeah, I mean, we're getting a nice little move here. Let's go ahead and turn on VWAP. VWAP. 1 minute. Oh, nice break. Back test. Go. Okay. But money flow was pushing to the upside. When we got that back. Not green though. But momentum high was above the 0 line, and so is the true 7. So that would have been, and then your money flow was moving to the upside. So I mean, a little bit risky of a trade than instead of waiting for all 3 to pop above the 0 line. But that's your decision if you want to take that risky trade or not. But I do like to back test on VWAP and then the continuation. Specifically the bullish engulfing candle here that closed above both these highs. And this, did this close? We're seeing break of structure, getting continuation. So this actually didn't close above these highs until this candle right here. So that would have been a nice bullish or nice long entry. Then I just aim for the highs and take profits along the way. Would have been a very short-term scalp. Looks like it's trying to die on us now. We got to 0.236 sitting above us here. It's not really one that I would like to take, though, to be honest. Mostly because I like to wait for pullbacks after breaking levels. But we are getting a bounce off a demand zone. What's our volume look like? We're not going to probably, well, got a little bit of volume. Shockingly for Asia. But let's see. So one of the key things to note when it comes to finding your supply and demand zones is there volume at those levels? Yes, we do have some nice volume at this level. It does die off a little bit the lower you go, but you kind of expect that. Participants in the market, because this is all volume shows, is participation. It really doesn't give you anything else, okay? So that's the only way to really look at it is the participation in the market. So when participation, the bigger moves, like the quicker moves, you're going to see more spikes in your volume because people are jumping in. They're FOMOing in. And then as you start to get to lower levels and whatnot, or you get people, they're in their trade and they're just riding it, and then they start to close their trade once you reach significant levels, you see a slowdown in the volume at that same time, and then price stabilizes, and then perhaps you get a little pop up. But right now, I'm not really keen on this just yet. Especially it's a pop during Asia. So Asia, instead of trending, Asia just likes to go from one liquidity level to another down low and then up again, and it stop hunts. It likes this. They like to hunt stops. So I'd imagine they might go for these highs, maybe even these highs. These are equal highs here and here. So we're going to have some short stops sitting up above. And then you just have your key levels where price is likely to get to. Probabilistically, that's what tends to happen. Now, where do I think price is going to go? Not entirely sure. I do think we will at least get back up into the imbalance level. Now, if we see this imbalance here, we took all of that back and more. Okay. Imbalance here, took it all back. Got an imbalance here. Imbalance is just going to be your fair value gaps. This is where price was. There was no agreement, so you had to go higher, okay? It's when you stall, that's when you have an agreement on price. So we haven't come back to mitigate this fair value gap. But big push up, push down, big push up, push down. Big push up, push down, big push down, push up. So that's kind of what I'm looking at here. So this is a nice big push down, and then we take it all back. So take it all back. Looking for a push down that doesn't get taken back. So this is one. Didn't immediately come back for that one. Push down, took it all back. More often than not, at least in this range, the big imbalances down have been taken back. Down, taken back. Down, we'll see. There was a lot of volume. Pretty nice volume today. Now, this could just be people closing out positions for the year. Everybody's just getting ready for the new year. I don't expect a whole lot to go on, which actually makes it a pretty terrible week for me to trade, for me to be able to trade, but it is what it is. That doesn't mean we can't trade, and it doesn't mean we won't get moves. It just means they're not likely to sustain. We're not going to see probably any new trends starting at the end of the year. It's just not what you usually get. What's going on? RS Miller in the house. That 618 looks nice. That's the worst. Well, other than gluing all together from humidity. Wait, that low came directly after the bankruptcy filing. Always one more dump after chicken wings. Now I get it. By the way, I always hear you and Piper talk about the True 7. What actually is that indicator? So the True 7, I'd have to, let me see. Reversal signals, overbought, oversold. By the way, this is on the Chart Prime website. They show you exactly how to use their indicators. Prime oscillator. I don't see. Where's the... I mean, I know it's on here. Pretty sure I've looked at it before. I thought I did. Trend fusion oscillator. Introduction. Okay. Divergences, areas of reversal. Confluence trading with the TFO. Really? Y'all don't have anything on here? I could have sworn I just looked at this not that long ago. Introduction, no. Weird. So I'm trying to give you an exact answer here. What I know is that it's 7 indicators in one, basically. Prime oscillator plus. Here we go. All right. Oh, it's down here under plus. Okay. All right. Now, the True 7 is this line here. Okay, it's a step line. Money flow, coming out, coming in. Bullish volume, bearish volume, uptrend. Possible reversal, high ranked trend. It's your main oscillator, bullish divergence. I don't see True 7. All right, so the True 7 is a middle ranking system that evaluates the strength of a move and the overall trend, offering a numeric or visual representation of trend strength. It can also indicate when a trend is starting to reverse, providing leading signals for potential market shifts. Rather than using an oscillator, this offers the unique edge of falling into set categories, making understanding it simple. Now, one thing that I know about Chart Prime is they don't really tell you what's in their indicators, which is fine. It's their prerogative. I brought this up to Piper one time, and he's like, because I was like, I don't really, it's hard for me to trust things that I don't fully understand or I don't know what's in it, how it works. And he said, do you know how your brakes work in your car, or do you just trust them? And I was like, I mean, good point. Because I could tell you exactly how they work. I mean, I know how they work, but not like exactly how they work. And it's basically the same thing. So I'm just like, I mean, look, you do what you want. You could trust it if you want, but yeah, which is fine. I mean, obviously, I have it on my charts, so, but I don't really use indicators a whole lot, to be frank. I like to use it more for confluence if I'm just like really unsure about something, and for high time frame, just trend. That's what I like to use it for. So this is when it does this right here. That's the high ranked trend. And this is what Alex O Crypto calls clipping. It's basically when the true 7 is overextended. And there you go. True 7 indicators in one. I wish I could customize the color, but I can't. It is what it is. But here it is. That's one thing. I don't have to understand it, Chart Prime, but if you could please let me customize every single bit of this that I possibly can from a color standpoint, I would greatly appreciate it. I understand there's a lot of work involved with that, a lot of coding. And that's fine. But could you try? Thanks. I know I didn't really answer your question, but sorry. I don't have Chart Prime. I was just wondering so I could understand the context when y'all mention it. Figured it was like a TSI on the 7-day EMA span or something. I would say it's. You talking about the sequence? I haven't even looked at a sequence. I forget what it's even called. What is it called? You said TSI, so let's just type in TSI. Trend Strength Index? Oh. Well, let's just see. What does that look like? Zero line. Not quite. It's not quite the same. But yeah, it's not quite the same. But I mean, this one's 7 indicators in one. This is 1 indicator in one. So obviously there's a lot more smoothing going on. The thing is with the True 7, because it's got so much within it and it's showing you so much more that's under the hood, when it makes a move, typically the move is happening. Let's get rid of the main oscillator and our money flow for now. And just have the True 7 on. Let's go ahead and just change these colors up. Let's do a white and a red. Maybe all white? Or how about white and yellow? Bright colors, so we can see it. There we go. Let's see, True 7 actually broke here. This is not the best price action to be looking at it. But the main thing is like looking for the quote unquote clipping. Okay, so you see it kind of highlight this area. This is because it's pushed down and it's touching the outer boundaries. Some would call it overbought and oversold. But you can see once that gets fired off, that is when we are putting in the low. Okay, We're at the bottom. Once that's firing off, we're putting in a low, and then we push to the upside. This was a nice move down. Got a little bit of a bounce, but ultimately rolled over. So yeah, clipping here. Little bit of a move. And these are coming. This is turning. Well, I don't know when exactly it turns. Does it turn? It's got to be, yeah, every candle. Okay. So we start hitting down here for several candles. So this is actually starting to brighten up before price even bottoms. So it's signaling, hey, probably about to get some kind of reversal. Here gets nice and bright, and then boom. Here gets nice and bright, and then boom. Now, I'm not here to shill you anything, really, other than myself. So if you want chart prime, you can get chart prime. I don't think it's necessary to be a successful trader, and I myself don't even really use it, or any indicator for that matter, that much. So there you go. Ugh. Too bright. Too weird. What do I have this on? Purple or something? That's cool. All right. Well. Oh, look at that. Just came up. Tag those highs. And we're leaving a wick behind. Wow. Didn't like that level. But there you go. If we drop back down to the 1. Bullish engulfing. Aim for those highs. Tapped it. Gang, gang, gang. Right? Good game. GG's. Boom, boom. Nice little 3.8. RR. So 3.8 R. That's not bad. Now 0.23%. So obviously some leverage or high margin is necessary to make gains on this. But look at that. Boom. Swept. All right. Now, is this an actual rejection, or are we going to go for these other equal highs? I think we're going to go for the other equal highs. We're getting some volume in here. True 7, the money flow, and the momentum are all bullish, pointing upwards. We'll see. We are on the 1 minute, so it'll be interesting to see if it can get some continuation here. The main high to watch for the potential sweep is going to be this one. For the potential SFP, that is. Sweep and then come back down, retrace, and then back to this demand zone down here. At the least. This is what I'll be looking for short. For continuation long, want to see a break of those highs and then a pullback. Hold those highs. And then we can trade a continuation. You know, a lot of people want to try and snipe lows. I've been seeing more gains trading these breakouts. That's just me personally. That's just something that has been more consistent to me than trying to catch bottoms or catch lows. You can snipe them all day, all you want. Other people can do it. Doesn't really work for me. I like to see the continuation. I will do a breakout backtest. I did it last night, but there's rules to those as well. So breakout, just because it backtest doesn't mean I'm going to enter right there at that level. I'm going to still look for certain things to happen. The main thing being on the pullback, am I seeing volume increase, and do I get a bullish engulfing candle? That's my rules. So I'm still not even really getting the low. I'm still waiting to see Do I get a bullish engulfing candle off of a key level? And if I get that, great. Great. If I don't, I'm still waiting for potential breakout. Now, important to note that breakouts can also be fake outs. So you kind of want to make sure that there is some volume backing the move. But if I could go back and show you that, like, look, I mean, volume, I mean, yeah, it is picked up a little bit in here. It's maybe not the best example, but there are times when volume just dies, but you still get moves to the upside. And that just tells you that there's nothing really backing the move and that you're likely to just roll over. So yeah, we're currently rejecting. See if we can hold that and then get a continuation. Let's go to 15. Random green dot. 15 is money flows above the zero line on 15, and momentum and true 7 are both trying to get above the zero line. It's not looking all that great. We are above today's VWAP. Yesterday's session VWAP is stopped at about 88,359. So because we know that this is where the big money was for New York today, then we can use that as a level, as a potential level for tomorrow. We'll see if price gets back to it, and if it does, what it does once it gets there. If you see some chop slop, then it's probably going to go lower. If you get a nice breakout, back test, continuation, I don't know if I'm willing to say that this might continue higher, but I'd say it becomes much more likely. Trying to see, we got a little bit of a bullish divergence here. So that could just give us a short-term bounce. And yeah. So, I mean, conditions are kind of favoring short-term upside right now. There we go. So, yeah, continuing here. Yeah, like I said, I traded New York today, so I'm just trying to chill tonight, okay? I'm just trying to chill. Now, when it comes to levels like equal highs, you've definitely got to be careful with the potential of just a sweep of the highs before you just come back down. And it is Asia, so there's that. So those stop hunts are very likely. So I'm not sure that we will get a continuation bid here. And we are putting in, I mean, it's a 1 minute. I was going to say we're putting in a bearish divergence now at the key level. So now I want to see, I might take it. It might happen off the stream though, or after the stream. Do we come down and break this swing level? If we do, then I will look for a retrace to go short from back to demand. And actually, I'll be looking for this demand. Yeah, that's a nice rejection, getting a bearish engulfing candle. Sometimes you can enter on that. It's not what I like to do. I like to wait for an actual change in structure. So you got Oh, wrong button. You got a high, a low, and a higher high. And that's why I want to see that low get broken, because that is how market structure works. So, yep, there we go. We'll see. It's wanting to, looks like it's trying to get another push here. Open up the floodgates. Yeah. See if we get a bounce off of this level here. This was support, or rather resistance, back here and here. So we'll see if it wants to come down and bounce off of that level. We also have VWAP sitting right here at that level as well. So price will naturally want to come back to VWAP most of the time, especially when you're not trending and you're ranging. Price will want to come back to VWAP because this is where most of the volume is, based on the weight. All right, we try and get a continuation here, Bitcoin. Okay, we didn't break below this internal low, suggesting that a downside is more likely. I haven't done that yet. And in fact, we didn't get a close above this high, but we did break above it and pulled back on top of these candle bodies over here. Kind of going for momentum. Little spike in volume on this candle. I don't know. What are we doing here? Now we know that we have buy stops up here, which is sell stops. Well, that's confusing. We have buy stops up here because we have sell orders, stop losses put up here. A sell stop loss is a buy order. That's why I call them buy stops, okay? Because you're trying to sell at a higher price so that you can buy back at a lower price. So when the market goes against you, you're selling at a price and then having to buy back at a higher price, meaning you lose money in that difference. That's how that works. All right, another bearish engulfing. Still nothing yet. Leaving behind some relatively equal highs. So keeping that in mind. But money flow, True 7, and momentum are all trying to trend to the downside, but that might be short-lived. Or as Jerome Powell says, short-lived, because up until the last FOMC, that dude was saying short-lived, short-lived, short-lived. And the last one, it's like someone finally was like, hey, you know you're saying short-lived instead of short-lived? It's really weird, bro. What are you, a robot? Good afternoon. Wow, my viewership fell off. That some doodles. It's just following the NQ. Yeah, I didn't even look at the NQ. I guess people just don't like the alpha. I guess they just want to be spoon-fed. Spoon-fed trades. Even though it's like, bro, it's Asia. Like, and it's late Asia. It's not even early Asia when you get the most volume. I don't know what you want from me. There's not a lot going on here. Nice bull flag on the NAS. On the 1 minute. Yeah. No. Still here. Thank you, Shep. God bless. All right. Sitting there consolidating at the 50% retracement. This looks like continuation to the upside to me. We did get a shift in market structure. We did get a breakout continuation and then a breakout consolidation. I think this might continue to the upside. It's so weird. It is so weird how this is a green candle. Now it's not, but it was, did you see that? It was a green candle. I don't understand that with stocks, man. I don't understand. Like, how does, I mean, I guess it depends on where it opens, but that doesn't even make sense because it opened here. It moved down to here, but it was still green. I haven't ever looked into it. That's why I don't know why that's the case. It's just, it's weird to me that price can move down and the candle be green. Like, what? Look at this. Nice little sweep. Are we going to get a bullish engulfing? Call this the anteater. Got a big belly. Long snout. He's just ready to eat the ants. One of my worst drawings ever. But you can see it, right? Alright, so we got some nice volume in that one too. It's looking good for potential continuation in here. Money flows nice and thick. I don't know. It might not do too much. It is Asia after all, so we'll see. Might do something come London time. But anyways, I'm past my time. Looks like a toucan. Hey, there you go. Your candles are all gray. No, they're not. My candles are white and gray. See? Do you see the difference? If not, I might have to go a little bit darker. There. That might be better. Sorry. There we go. Now, my volume candles look gray, but that's because I have them turned down. Because I don't really care if they're buy or sell. I just care if they exist. That's all. I just care if they're big or small. That's all I care about. That's what she said. Anyways, I'm too old for those jokes. Yeah, they look all gray to me too. Sorry, I changed it. Hope you like it. I hope the change helped. I don't really look. Let me show you something. Okay. When you're like me, wait. I drew this last week. I said, these are my two potential scenarios that I see. We either break out, backtest, breakout, backtest this support, and then get a continuation, or we break down. I haven't moved this. We break down, and then we pop up, and then we get continuation to the downside. Now, obviously, Mr. Obvious Pants. Oh, we're getting a dump ski here. We're gonna dump. Oh, wait. Sorry, that's the 236. Never mind. Let's see. We got the, obviously we extended out because we did get into the weekend. We got another little pump up. We'll see if we get the continuation down or not. But it's the same idea. Either way. Same idea. Still want to see us get back above here. Still want to see us break this high for bullish. Want to see us come down, break this low for bearish continuation. Like, those are the ideas. That's the main stuff. Now, back to what I was going to point out. Let's get rid of some noise here. Let's do this chart. So if I have these as colors that don't really work well together, let's go ahead and turn off borders. Whatever. Let's just do, I mean, actually, I'll just do ones that do work well together on a lower time frame or any time frame. The main thing of why I change it or try to keep it close to the same color, especially like by borders and wicks, is because when I scrunch this up, I absolutely detest how this looks. I cannot stand this. I don't know. For the longest time, Alex's was like this. It was purple and orange. And I hated it. And I hate it when anybody, any colors, I cannot stand this. It absolutely just drives me wild. My mind. I love this. This just looks so much cleaner to me. I very much like the cleanliness. That's what I like. It's more visually appealing. It's about aesthetics. Okay. If I need to see the candles, I can just zoom in. See what they are. Okay. At least I'm not all set. And here's all set. Not even here. Catching strays. At least I'm not all set and doing bars. I cannot trade this. Sorry. Anyways, COVID sounds horrible. Why are we talking COVID? How is crude oil futures looking? No idea. You tell me. What's going on, Kelly? I'm still waiting for you to send me an address so I can send you some stickers. Oil. No. What is it? Crude. CL. Crude oil futures. New York Mercantile Exchange. Sitting at $58 a barrel. Can you believe we actually went negative during COVID? That was so crazy. All I know is that I like the gas prices right now. The gas prices aren't bad. I saw one for, let's see, the one closest to me, or the one that I've seen the lowest was 209. I think someone posted a picture on like a local Facebook page of 199. It's like, brother, I haven't seen prices like that since like I started driving. I want to say when I started driving, let's see, what was price of gas in, we'll just say Memphis in, when did I start driving? How old was I? Or what year was that? 2005? That would be correct. Oh yeah, that sounds right. $1.37? I think I remember that when I first started driving. Look at this crap though. Look at this. Started off in 2005, $1.37. Ended at $1.69. Hit a peak of $2.46 in September. Wow. But what does this average out to? The annual average retail, 231. Yeah, I don't know. Man, that's crazy to think that gas hasn't. other than these random spikes and these, well, maybe not so random, but other than these spikes and these dips, I mean, it's been pretty much around the $2 range basically my entire driving life. So I guess that's not too bad. So anyways, yeah. WTF, I'll post a gas station and Discord tomorrow morning. Wait till you see this CABS. Oh, really? California is really bad? Current gas prices. Again, we'll just say Memphis. Okay, so we got Sam's Club and Grizzly Mart around 202 to 209. See that 209? That's nice. And I also have, and if you don't, you probably should. This isn't financial advice, but it might save you some money. I mean, granted, you do have to purchase a membership, but if you get a Walmart Plus membership, and you go to Walmart ever, 10 cents off a gallon every single time. Every time. It's not like Kroger or other places where you got to spend money to build up points. No. Well, that's because those are free memberships. So there's give and take. But you also get free delivery of groceries, like just deliver it to your house. If you want to get your groceries from Walmart. Free delivery of anything. Really, like seriously, like anything on their website. If you, whatever you're buying, I think it's worth the, like, I want to say it's like somewhere around 100, a little over $100 a year. It's not bad, man. You got to think more long term, think more in bulk, and you can save some money. Because we got Sam's membership. Thinking about Costco, but I don't know. I feel like they're too bougie for me. I'm too white trash for Costco. 4.5 regular? I know you meant California. Still over 450, but I have a diesel, so I'll take a... Oh my goodness. 250. I get 10 cents off every fill up with Kroger's reward card in Alaska? Really? That's interesting. Because here we get 3 cents off for every fill up, and then every like $100 you spend, you get like a cent. You can take a cent off, or not a cent, 10 cents off. Yeah, every $100 you spend at Kroger is 10 cents off, which, I don't know. If you buy a lot of your groceries from Kroger, that might actually be the better deal. I don't know. Maybe there's a way to figure it all out, but either way, I'm trying to save money where I can. But anyways, guys, gone on for long enough. I do greatly appreciate each and every single one of you for coming by and hanging out tonight, chatting it up. And but yeah, we'll wake up early and get back to it tomorrow morning. And yeah, I will see you all then. We'll do... Also, it's not even here to hear the song, but that's okay. I'll play it anyway. All right. Love you guys. Have a good night. I will see you all tomorrow. Have an amazing, beautiful, wonderful, radical sleep. And ride the waves. My love. God bless. Peace out. Bye.
Screens glow blue in the dead of night. Candles breathe.
irreversible. I've chased breakouts, I've paid the fee. Learned the hard way about leverage greed. Lines on charts like fault lines. Split one bad click and you counterfeit. Heart rate rising with the spread. I don't trade hope, I trade what's said. I'm against the trend, still holding ground. Cut my losses before they drown. No revenge trades, no empty prayers. I size my risk cause I know the snare. If it stops me out, I reload my frame. Survive the storm, protect the game. Liquidity hunts in the quiet hours. Wicks like teeth, they smell your fear. They shake the tree, they fake the move. Take the weak before the truth. I don't need wins every single day. Just consistency that pays my way. Discipline louder than my doubt. Patience prints when I wait it out. I miss the move, I don't chase the high. There's always another setup by. I'm against the trend, still holding ground. Cut my losses before they drown. No revenge trades, no empty prayers. I size my risk cause I know the snare. If it stops me out, I reload my frame. Survive the storm, protect the game. Flat is a position, silence too. Sometimes doing nothing's the pro move. I don't fight tape, I don't fight time. I let the market show its head, not mine. I'm against the trend, still breathing calm. Risk cap tight, emotions gone. If they sweep lows just to reverse, I'll catch the move, not chase the curse. One good shot.